Fine enough. So I'm on here talking, and I'm going to talk about how I feel about grown men pretending to be boys and bullying young women, because I feel that there is like a fail in that integrity. I don't believe that any grown men should bully young women. And I say it because I feel bullied by grown men. And until this day, I feel like I'm being bullied. And I've never experienced that a day in my life. And I'm just going to go ahead and put it out there that I feel that when men grow up without a happy home, or they grow up without knowing who they are, or they're just they just don't know who they are, then they target a woman or target women and they bully them, and they say that is supposed to be a inspirational thing to women or to men, but it isn't. I'm on here talking because for some reason I can carry my own. I've always carried my own. But I think that it's illegal to bully a woman because you said that you can. And there's a lot that I can say that I really want to talk about, but I'm forced to talk about my memory and my past experience when I was at Carbon Nation. When I was at Carbon Nation, I was completely appalled at what I saw at one moment, and I couldn't even believe it. And even to this day, I feel like that I'm running and I can't hide from whatever. And I think it's fake, and I think it's blasphemy. And I think that anybody that believes in Carbon Nation, or anybody that trusts or believes in the knowledge that he puts out, is blasphemy. And I want anybody that disagrees to understand that this guy is actually putting a lot of harm all over his cult. You're right, but it happens. It will continue to happen. He portrays that he's like a guy, but it's just blasphemy. There's no way that a man bullies a woman and continues to bully her for his own satisfaction. And I know a couple of men like this, but I'm targeting men who grow up without nothing, who, just get baby mothers and just pregnate them, and then they don't know who they are, and they don't know who the woman is, but they just doing it just cause, and they're just fine with that. And then they meet a woman that is like really into herself and knows that she's just her, and it's okay to bully her. But in person, I don't look like you can bully me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that anybody that is interacting with Nature Boy should be embarrassed. I think anybody that surrounds themselves with him should be embarrassed, because not only is he trying to impress everybody, he's not just living his life. He's online trying to impress everybody to watch him and to just watch him. But in the meantime, people who've seen him, they feel like that something ain't right. Like, one time, I was asleep and I was studying like crystals and salt water and dream baths and stuff like that. And I was dreaming, like I was going in my dreams. And then I watched his live one time. This is when I was pregnant. Pregnant with my daughter. I watched his live one time, and then his face popped up in my mind, and I know my mind. I'm like, in no shape or form, that was supernatural. I saw that. You just kind of, like, out of all the videos I watched, you just popped up in my dream when I'm falling asleep. I thought that was supernatural. So another and I don't have any type of like attraction to him. I'm not, and I don't have any type of attraction to Nature Boy in that way. So I thought that was supernatural. And then after, so I saw that, but I was like studying like light and Lucifer and stuff like that. And Lucifer means a man in your life that actually like is your man, you know, in real life. So I had that dream about that guy. You know, the black man can be Lucifer to a woman in her own mind if you're dating him. Okay? That's how I studied it. But then he popped up. Nature Boy popped up in another dream. And I just thought that was weird. So I kind of noticed his supernatural stuff anyway. So then I go ahead and I stopped watching him for about 6 months. I really like talking about black. He put some type of spell on you. He put some type of supernatural ghetto rhythm on me where I can't see my own realm. And I know my realm. So he wants me to be ghetto. And I'm not. I'm just a cute, sweet girl that's a stripper. So, yeah, scary as fuck. Scary as fuck. I feel like I'm gonna die. So then I stopped watching for about 6 months. And then I watched again. But at this time, I'm just watching. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just watching. You know, I'm very spiritual. I'm into my feminine energy and stuff. I take spiritual baths, and I just put all the flowers in it, all the oil. I make salt. I don't really make it like y'all. I make the salt with the herb, like how some women do it. They oily it up. I don't do that. But I really was going there. So I watched him like 6 months later. And then I'm cutting at my chopping board. And then all of a sudden, my womb just lights up. Like, my womb lights up. I'm not even like staring at this guy. I'm just like looking and chopping up my shit in my kitchen. And my womb lights up. So now I'm looking at it like, I don't know about you, you know, because I feel like that I was very in tune with what was going on, you know. Yeah, and so I kind of left that alone because I saw him like doing stuff and going through stuff. But then I decided to hit him up, and I was talking to him about education. You know, I was talking about how you can about immortality and what is immortality to certain people, and how you can go to the core of the earth in your mind and kind of just put yourself in a healing position. I was just talking about it all. He was really interested on my viewpoint on how I look at everything. So I forget right now, but I have to brush up on my study because I do have a study. And so I left him alone. I left it alone, but I hit him up and I was talking to him. And then everything was straight, but I noticed he had like some type of like fancy energy on his texting. You know, it was a little fancy. And I'm like texting people, and I know there was a fancy texting there. So I was texting him, but I didn't leave it alone. I said, I don't know. I kind of feel like this is like something. But I wasn't rude about it. And then I noticed that my phone on my camera, like I'm scrolling through my phone, and then now I'm starting to see like different things on there. Like, wait, that looks like me. Wait, why does this girl have my stomach? Why does this girl, what? Wait, why is the coloring all of a sudden looking different? I promise to God,